Hello, guys. How are you doing? I hope you are doing great. How's it going? So let's see. Let's see. Just give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. Let's see. Andrea, how are you?
Fine. And you, teacher?
Good. Doing good. Are you working?
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much, Andrea, for joining to the class. Let's see. Carlos Jimenez, how are you today? I think he might be working. Giovanni Escobar, how are you today?
Pretty good, teacher. Fine.
That's
You?
good. Excellent. I like it. How was your day, Giovanni?
Really bit tired, teacher, because I am training the person
Oh yeah, you are
in
training the
charge.
person.
Yes, and all day is for meetings and different kinds of supports.
But look at the right side. Next Thursday, you will have your vacations. So 1 week more.
Yeah. I am waiting for that.
Almost there. Almost there. So good. Excellent. Good evening, Carlos Jimenez. How are you?
I have to connect again because I can turn on my microphone.
Don't worry. But now it's working fine.
But I'm locked.
Okay, but seems to be working. Seems to be working. Anyways, great. Thank you. Let's see. Douglas, how are you?
Fine, teacher. Good evening.
Hello, Douglas. How are you? How are you today?
This day I feel very tired because I worked. Worked is correct or in past.
I worked. Simple past, right?
De pasar, de caminar. I
worked. You only add T at the end. Work. I work.
Okay. I worked. I worked all day in different hangar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
in a lot of traffic in the highway is very problem all day.
I know, always.
Yeah.
Traffic.
Yeah.
Especially there in the highway. We always have traffic there. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you for joining to the class. Today we are going to see a new topic. Okay. But also we are going to, well, I'll tell you something about the homework that we have for today. So let's just go right now, guys. Let's watch this video. It's about people's goal. Okay. So let's go. Let's watch it now.
Be very famous and very rich. I would like to live in Connecticut. I have a lot. I want to be famous. Just be happy.
Deciding between an actor or a magician.
I really want to make a difference in life. To be like one of the first petite Victoria's Secret angels.
Probably to be a very famous actress.
To be happy.
To write and publish a novel.
I want to be a house husband. To find somebody to spend the rest of my life with. I would like to raise a family. And I would like to have a career that I'm passionate about.
To be happy.
I want to wake up every day and love what I do.
To be financially and economically independent.
To be happy.
To win an Oscar.
To travel the world.
To travel more.
To have creative control of what I do.
I want like a bungalow with a backyard, just like running around. To be okay with where I'm at in my life.
Freedom. I just want to be able to travel when I want to travel.
I have the goal of buying a house.
I would definitely like to travel more.
I just want to get big for me myself.
To always wake up with a passion for the day that's going to come.
Retire early and travel.
Be happy and to be successful.
To raise my children to be respectful and successful.
To be happy. Just to be a good person. Retire and make sure all my ducks are in a row.
I want to get to the point where the punches don't even feel like punches.
To win an Academy Award.
To pass on the things that have worked out well in my life.
Live life to the fullest. Don't take anything for granted. To see the creative projects that I've been working on succeed.
To live an independent, happy life.
To create and to continue my art business.
Make sure that my children are independent, to be a really good mother to my children and be a good role model for them.
Just to be happy, man. To make a difference.
Live a very long time, very healthy.
World domination.
To be content. Be happy. Be happy.
Be happy. To learn as much as I can about myself. Control of myself. Continue to have my health. I believe I've already done that. Well, not totally completed it, but I've retired early, bought a place in Manhattan, and I'm living here and enjoying.
To make a living singing and acting. My goals right now are mostly for my son. When I die, I don't want to regret not having done things.
Right now is happiness.
Help others to be happy.
I want to try and make life better for someone else.
I just look forward to actually most of my days. It's a good time to leave something behind that people will say, oh yeah, she was here.
To stay calm and not panic.
To make a difference.
Like to win an Oscar.
I aim to live each day with an appreciation. To be as much as myself as I can.
I want to be happy. I want to make the people around me happy. I want to go out with my boots on. I want to keep moving.
Goals along the, well, sorry guys. Let's forget about this one. So goals in our lives, right? So what are their goals? You saw what their goals are. But I want to ask you right now first, I want to know how old are you? Okay, let's see. Andrea, how old are you?
I am 23 years old.
Okay, you are such a young lady. Let me ask you, what are your goals?
Well, my first goal is to finish my university, and maybe the last years, maybe. And later I have my house. And
in what year do you think? Let's just have a supposition. In what year do you think that you will have your, well, you will have bought your new house?
Maybe in 5 or 6 years, maybe.
5 or 6 years. Yeah. Okay, you will have your house. Excellent.
Yeah.
What do you study?
International economy.
International economy. Yes, I remember. So international economy. Okay, good, excellent. Let's see, what other goals do you have? A house, finish your university. What else? What more?
Maybe travel with another country. And when I finish my university, I start with my maestría. How do you say that?
So that is your PH. You call it PH in English.
I start my college what?
Just PH. I will start my PH.
Okay. I start my PH in logistic international.
Okay. I have a friend. I don't think that is he studied what you studied. He studied international relationships. Well, international affairs,
It's
but
different.
completely different. But he
Yeah.
got a job in a company that is called Crowley, and that is business, international business. He works in this area right now. So
Yeah.
he gets $2,000 a month. So imagine you will get that. Just
Yeah.
study English a
Yeah.
lot and finish your university too. So
Yeah. I try.
good, excellent, excellent. Thank you, Andrea. Let's talk
Thank you.
to Angel. Angel, what are your goals?
Hello, Jair.
Hello, Angel. So what are your goals?
My goals. So I hope finish. So first, I want to learn to speak in English and understand well the take the English like a second language in my life. That is it's a goal. Other goals is obtain more opportunity in my work, maybe in Ironman or other country with other company. I hope in the next year complete my both certification for my license, airframe and power plant. Other goals is obtain more trainings for example in Ironman. At Ironman we have a engine run ups, for example, is one training that I want for me or I
Okay.
wish for me. So it's a lot details about my goals.
Okay. So Angel, let me ask you, your license. Do you think sorry, do you think that next year, by this time, by November next year, you will have gotten your license? Do you think so?
Sorry,
Do you
why?
think that by this time next year, so November 2022, do you think that you will have gotten your license? Will you have your license but by that time?
I have a license, but only with one sir one I don't know how to say.
Rating.
Only
Rating
one
in there.
rating. Thank you, David. Only for with one rate. So to complete the process, I need the other ratings that is power pump.
Okay.
So to complete all ratings in my license.
Okay. And do you think next year will you have that rating?
The
or
next
do you
year.
need more time?
I don't understand very well.
No, when are you going? You need this new rating in your, like in your profile, in your license, right? You need a new rating. So do you think next year,
The next year, yes.
will you
Yes.
get this one? For the next year, or do you think 2023 or probably
No, for the next year.
For the next year.
My plan is take the knowledge about the books for the questions and the computer test to complete the process and to do the test, the computer test and all the process. For the next year. I hope
next year. Great. Excellent. Thank you so much, Angel. Let's see. I want to ask now Juan. Juan, what are your goals?
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Hello, Juan. Good evening.
One of my principal goals are growing in the company. principal in the area that I work. I'm in the NDT area, and we have different kind of methods method to grow up. And now I have only two, but I need to have five, and that's are my goal to have all method.
Okay. When do you think that you will have accomplished, you will have finished this goal that you have? When do you think? Next year?
You win every method, one method per year, teacher.
So approximate, let's say, how many years?
Yes. In 3 years, maybe.
3 years.
In
Maybe.
3 years, I have all methods with different levels, because
Okay.
every method have a different level. 1, 2, 3. Yes, teacher.
Okay, great, excellent. Thank you so much, Juan. Let's talk to David Marroquin. Sorry, guys. David, tell me, what about your goals? What are your goals?
Sorry, teacher, I'm eating. Give me a
Okay, you
meal.
are eating. Enjoy your meal. That's okay. Let's talk to... Give me a second, guys. Let's talk to Carlos Pocasangre. What are your goals? You might be working. No, Carlos, you're there. Okay. So Carlos, tell me, what are your goals?
Well, I think that one of my goals are pay all my debts and have the enough money to buy anything. No, like millionaire, but have the enough money. Yeah, and enough maybe have a big house. I don't know. For example, in Chalatenango or in Guatemala. I think only for example, yeah. I think that for my goals in my work, I think I would like to have a license. This is uh, this is my proposal. No, I don't know.
Your goal?
Yeah, my goal for study English for obtaining the license. Yeah.
Good, excellent. Great. You mentioned you want to pay your debts. When do you think that you will have finished to pay these debts?
I think it's very difficult because I don't know if you have the same situation, but
yes, I have a lot of debts. Don't worry.
But yeah, but when you finish the pay one debt, I don't know why you obtain or you get other debts.
Another one, yeah.
Another one. Yeah.
I get you. Probably we think, I don't have. I pay that one, so I can pay this one, and you get the other debt, and then you cannot pay this one. So that happens to me. I know. It's very difficult to say when. But hopefully you are going to finish this one. Giovanni is asking right now, what's the difference between PH and PhD? Sorry, it's PhD. That's the real name. That means, sorry, that means that's a master degree, actually. Okay, so you can say master degree or PhD. Okay, and then after a PhD comes a doctorate in whatever you are studying. So PhD is the real name. PH was missing the D. That's the name. PH. Sorry. PH.
Thanks, teacher.
Thanks to you. So PhD. Good. Excellent. Let's see the last one. I want to know, Giovanni, tell me, what are your goals?
Well, I have different kind of goals in this moment. One goal is to learn English and to be fluent in to speak English, and another goal is to change the my wife's car, and I thanks God I getting in the 11 November the my title, and I get my first goal in this year, but
Okay, good.
I have different kinds of goals for my life, and in this moment I am invest in different cryptocurrencies, and I hope to get in a future earned about the invest, and after that teacher this moment my goals is to fill my lips to speak English fluent and continue studying.
Okay, good, excellent. What would you like to continue studying?
Well, it's is all my life is about the base of the study, because I have a technician, and I have the title, and and I think ever is important to study to maintain the different kinds of opportunities in the company or in another company. It depends.
Okay, good, excellent. So, thank you so much, guys. Excellent job, the one that you mentioned. So, all your goals, guys. Some of you have the idea when are you going to finish. Some of you probably are still thinking on the way how to do it, guys. In my case, if you ask me what is my goal is to learn German. And I think, and I have everything right now prepared for the next year. So by the end of the next year, no, by June, probably June, July, or August, I will have learned German. That's the goal that I have. And guys, that's what we are going to talk right now. This is the new verbal tense. Probably you know, probably you don't know it, but let's see it. So let's go right now, guys. Let's go to the verbal tense, future perfect tense. Okay, so the future perfect. When do I use the future perfect? When do I use the future perfect? Can you help me reading, please? René Selayandia, can you help me, please?
Yes, teacher. The future perfect tense is used for an action which will be finished before a stated future time. For example, he will have delivered all the newspaper by 8 o'clock.
Excellent. Let's go to this table right now, guys. So this is the future perfect. Okay. For example, I remember one sentence. So guys, here I will have a new house in 5 years. Okay, but that is a prediction. That is a prediction. So how can I make it sound like a plan, like a goal that I'm trying to get, a goal that I'm pursuing? by, I don't know, we mentioned the time. We can say by or in 5 years from now. In 5 years from now, I will have bought a new house for me and my family. Okay, in 5 years from now, I will have bought a new house for me and my family. What is the most important part? The most important part is this one, right? I will have bought a new house. I will have bought. I will have bought. Yo habré comprado, right? So that's the meaning of this one. I will have bought. So we're not talking about a plan. We are talking about a goal that we have in our life. Another example. I will have paid my debts up. Pay up means pay everything, right? So I will have paid my debts up. You can mention the time. You cannot mention the time. Could be explicit or it could be implicit, whatever you want. I can say here by November next year. By November next year, I will have paid my debts up. Of course, hopefully. So by November next year. Is it necessary to mention the time? No, it's not necessary. But you can do it. Of course you can do it. So guys, let's see. Let's continue with the little presentation. So for an action that will be finished before a stated future time. So future time, you need to mention a future time. So guys, probably you ask, what is the structure? Well, this is the structure. I need my subject. I need will, have. All the time will have, teacher? All the time will have. And then you need the verb. But what type of verb do I need, guys? Can you tell me? What is the verb that I am using here?
Have.
Is it past? Is it past participle?
Past participle.
Past participle.
Thank you so much. Remember, verb 1, normal verb. Verb 2, verb in past. Verb 3 is the past participle verb. So all the time verbs in past participle, teacher, all the time verbs in past participle. This is the structure. Questions, guys? No questions. Let's go. What about next? What about negative sentences? Well, you use will not. You can use the contraction, right? Will not or won't. Subject, won't, have, and verb in the third form. Okay? I will have not. Sorry, I will not have. I won't have. And whatever verb you want to use.
Teacher,
What about question? Carlos.
little bit confusing.
Go ahead.
Can you
Ask
say
me.
one example? Can you say one example in Spanish for understanding?
Okay.
For understanding purpose.
Okay. I use this one to talk about future accomplishments. Accomplishments, objetivos, right? It's the same as goals. So for future accomplishments. In English, I say this. I will have finished this class. No, sorry. We will have finished this course by this time next year. By this time next year, para estas fechas del próximo año, by this time, next year, we will have finished this course. Ya habremos terminado. We will have finished this course. Ya habremos terminado el curso. Para estas fechas, el próximo año, ya habremos terminado el curso. So, that's the way it goes. I think it is before that one. That's how you use it. Habremos, habremos, habrán, yo habré, tú habrás, ellos habrán, mis padres habrán, El Salvador habrá, nosotros habremos. Okay? So, I will have, you will have, she will have, they will have, we will have, they will have. That's how we use it. Clear, Carlos?
Yes, teacher, more clear.
Okay, good. That's the way it goes. I'm sorry, guys.
Teacher,
I was drinking my tea. Go ahead.
just we are using always have, or we can use has for he, she, and it.
Good question. In this case, no. Always will have. Third person doesn't affect. We will see it here in the question. Look at the question. The question is this. Will she have? Will he have? Will you have? Will I have? Will they have? We don't use has. We use have all the time. Only for this verbal tense. ¿Habrá él terminado? Will he have finished? ¿Habrá ella estudiado? Will she have studied? ¿Habrá ella entendido? Will she have understood? ¿Habrán ellos enviado? Will they have sent? So always have. Good question. Any other question that you may have, people?
Yes, teacher.
Go ahead, Carlos.
In the future perfect, always we use will. Going to, no.
You can use going to, but it's not common. Do you remember like the will be ing? You can use going to. He is going to be working, but it's more common to use will. But yeah, guys, I want to show you this one. Oh no. Well, let's do. Let's go to. So guys, you can say all the time. Sorry. By November next year, you can say this one, and no difference here, guys. There is no difference, so you can use one or the other. Okay, so by November next year, I am going to have paid my debts up. By November next year, I will have paid my debts up. You make the trans. I don't use this structure. I don't use it. It's not incorrect. Grammatically speaking, is correct. You will see it, but probably in books or like that, but not really, you know. So it's more common to see will. It's more common to see will. So, but yeah, you can use this one. Any other question, guys? I'm sorry. Questions?
No, teacher.
Clear? Let's continue. Let's see.
Teacher,
Oh.
but
Mm-hmm.
but grammatically is better use will, yes, because it's possibility is no,
Exactly.
you're not sure.
Exactly. The only thing that the only way, but you will hear it probably but it's not common. As I mentioned, it's not common, but the most
I'm
appropriate
going.
here, it's with will. Yes, Carlos, it's with will. Because as you mentioned, it's just a plan, right?
The only thing that is sure, teacher, is the dying.
We are going to die. Yes.
Yes, we're going.
One day we are going to die.
Yeah.
But even that, you can say it with will. One day we will die, because it's a prediction. So you can say it with will too. Anyways, so the future perfect tense, when else is used? Carlos Jimenez, help me reading. B.
B, with the following time expression before, till, until, by, the time, by them, etc. Note, till, until are the most used in the negative sentence. She will have finished the report by tomorrow. She won't have completed the report till until 6 o'clock.
Good. Until, until, they are synonyms, guys. The same meaning. So
It's
look at this one. These are expressions you can use. Carlos?
Up to is the same to till, until, and until.
Yes.
Up to.
Up to.
We can use up to in this kind of sentence.
Let's see. Up to is more like a decision. Until, when we talk about time. So Carlos, if you want to learn it, it's up to you. It's up to you. If you want to learn this verbal tense, it's up to you. I cannot say, if you want to learn this, Carlos, it's until you. No. Until we use it with time. Up to is for a decision, right? That's
okay.
How you can use it. So guys, you will have this presentation, by the way. It will be in Schoology and also in the group. Week number 3. You will find this one, week number 3. Let's see. Help me with the letter C. Let's see. Wilson, can you help me with letter C, please?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Thank you, Wilson.
Okay. To denote an action which will begin before a definite moment in the future, will continue up to that moment in the future, and will be going on at that moment. For example, Luisa will have been a teacher for 20 years by next May.
Okay. In other words, we are talking about anniversaries. If you want to talk about a future anniversary, you can use this present perfect. So guys, by this coming March, I will have worked at a speak for 2 years. By next March, I will have worked 2 years at a speak. Okay. It's a future anniversary. It will happen next year. So you can use this one, but it's less common. This is not important right here. So guys, questions about the future perfect? Questions, doubts? Okay, let's do something, people. Let's see. So we are going to do a little exercise, okay? You are going to complete the future perfect sentences. So just give me a second, guys. Just give me a second. I'll send it to the group. Okay, there you have it in the group. So let's try to do these exercises, guys. So you have the number one. You have to select the best answer here. Okay, so you select the best answer, which is the correct answer. And you do with number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Easy, simple. Let's go, guys. You have it on the group. Let's try to do it. Then we are going to do it all together. Let's try to do the exercise, guys. So the one that is in the group, from 1 to 10, you select which is the best answer. And then we are going to discuss it.
Richard, can you send the link and the Zoom chat?
In Zoom, yes, I will.
Yeah, the power is down in my house. It's
Okay.
the reason I left the class a few minutes.
Okay. Thank you so much for connecting back again, Rene.
Okay,
So
thanks.
you have it there. Okay, some of you are sending that one. Let's see it. Let's go right now, people. Let's go. Let's look at it. Number one, let's see. I don't know. Sorry. David Marroquin, can you help me with number one? What is the answer?
Yes, teacher. Okay, the number one, teacher. I will have done my homework.
Good. Number two, Carlos Jimenez. Can you help me?
Person teacher, you will have slept for 2 hours.
Good. Repeat after me. David, hours.
Hours. Sorry,
Okay.
hours.
Could you repeat the whole sentence one more time, please?
Okay. You will have slept for 2 hours.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Carlos Marroquin. Carlos Jimenez. Number three, please.
He will have swum in the sea.
Swim in the sea. Good.
Oh.
Let's see. Next. I don't know what number is. Wilson, can you help me with this one, please?
Of course, teacher. She will have run a marathon.
She will have run. Excellent. Next. Can you help me, Renee?
It will have rained a lot.
It will have rained. I like the pronunciation of the ending. Super. It will have rained a lot. Great. Let's see next. Juan, can you help me with this one?
Is the
this one?
Ah. He will have eaten.
We will have eaten. Thank you so much. Andrea, can you help me with the next one?
You will have started a party.
Repeat after me. Started.
Started.
Repeat the whole sentence, please.
You will have started a party.
Thank you so much. Next, help me, please. Giovanni, can you help me, please, with this one?
I can do it.
Angel, go ahead.
They will have studied Spanish.
Studied Spanish. Good, excellent. Let's see. I don't know if David Leiva can help me with the match.
Of course, teachers. The match will have started.
Will have started. We will see. We will see which one is correct or incorrect, guys. And the last one, I don't know if Jorge Fuentes can help me with this one.
Yes, teacher. The birds will have sung.
Good. Repeat after me. Birds.
The birds. Birds.
Repeat the whole sentence. Jorge, please.
The birds will have sung.
Good. 90. So
Will have started is given.
Given, right? We'll have given.
Yes.
You will have given a party. But started a party is okay, so yeah. So good, excellent, guys. So that's the way how we use present perfect, guys. Sorry, future perfect. Okay. So do you have any question about this one? No questions? It's easy. Just you need to study, try to include it. The thing is that we don't include these new things that we learn. Try to include it when we speak, and also when we have this little time to speak, like right now, we are going to talk about our goals. So try to use this one, guys. So I have a question for you at this moment, guys. The question is
Yes,
the following.
teacher,
Yes.
just about the pronunciation of eaten is okay or eaten.
I prefer to use eaten. I like to use that one, but some people say eaten. That's okay. Both are okay. And some people even say eaten. So, but that's too rough, I think. Suena feo. But the rest, yeah. So, okay, guys, tell me. So, by 2030, what will you have done? What do you think that you will have done by 2030, guys? So remember, tell me, but give me concept examples and stories all the time. An example like this: by the end of this decade, or by 2030, by 2030, I will have finished to learn 3 other languages. I like languages, and actually I am studying German. I have an intermediate level right now. I want to continue improving. I want to be completely fluent in German. Then I want to continue probably with French or Italian, I don't know. And I want to study Chinese. Those are the languages that I want to speak. Then I'm going to stop. I don't want to be like those guys that they speak 12 languages. I think that I cannot do that. Too much for me. So that is something that I will have done. Also, I will have gotten married with my future wife. We are planning to do it next year, or probably 2023. So that's what we are planning right now. So that's something that I will have done. I don't know about kids. Probably, yeah, we are going to have, but only one kid. That's it. And I don't know. Probably I will have travel to another country. I will have travel, or I will have, yeah, I will have travel and live in another country. That's something that I want to do, because I think that it's easier, the life in these countries, and that's the reason why I want to learn languages, because I can use them in Europe. For example, I want to travel to France or Germany, Italy as well. So those languages, I need to know them, so I need to speak them. That's it. You see, no solo digan las cosas que van a hacer, guys. Digan el por qué se supone que lo van a hacer. Try to give me ideas. Try to give me additional details, guys. We are going to, sorry, we are going to work in trios right now. Please try to practice. Remember, it's your time to participate. Let's go right now. Do you have any question? What are we going to do? Questions?
Yes,
No
teacher, I
questions?
don't understand the whole indication
Okay.
for activity.
Can anybody help me here, please? Can you explain the activity again?
Me, teacher Wilson.
Go ahead, Wilson.
Okay, partner. We will have answered the question for teacher sent us. The question is, by 2030, what will you have done? So we will have answered with the future have tense. Only that.
Good, excellent. We are going to answer it. Future, the new future we learned, but also all the things that we have studied, guys. So that's the activity. Clear?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Wilson.
Thanks, guys. Please pay attention. So I can ask you, hey, what are we going to do? Sometimes we don't understand, and that's okay. So, but everybody try to pay attention. Try to pay attention as well. Nunca saben cuándo les voy a preguntar si ustedes la pueden explicar. So, Please accept the invitation, guys. Let's go.
So
This moment I don't think about the 30,000.
you have no idea about the
Yeah,
station.
I I think an idea for the future. I I like I will like buy different house for how do you say and rent the car and I receive it pay for rent this house is my idea.
Uh, I have to take my own business. What I have to take my own business because I don't want to be um, an employee all my life. Or maybe yes, but I have to take my own business. This is a thing that I have to do. My father has your own business. He is a lawyer that has mm, I don't know how to say buffet, but has fa- his own buffet in and I have a great example of the life, and I have to try to be like him.
Mhm.
For that,
He's
I have to make my own business.
okay. He is a liar.
She is a lawyer.
Mhm. And you think is the same profession or different business?
Uh, Different business. Yes,
Okay.
I will like to have um but or camiones, alquiler de
Mm,
camiones. Ajá,
rent truck.
ajá.
Your business is the same. You don't remember the casco co-worker in the
Like
the
a
group.
casco.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know what, but casco, I think that broke, bring cars, and before sell sell the cars,
Yeah. So the car.
but
His father have the rent trucks.
trucks, yes.
Yeah. His,
Um, yes, yes, I would like to take this business. Another business that I would like to take is a cheese store because I think the cheese store The cheese is something that always you consume this product. So I think this kind of the business is to keep up all your life. Nice. So for this, I would like to take this business and the trucks. The thing can be changed in the future. I don't know if the in the future we have uh, dogs to sell the parts. I don't know. This kind of business can change, but the cheese store can be should be all of the all of the life. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I I don't listen the whole activity in this moment is about the your your idea for the future or other thing the activity or is a speak about the Europe.
Un ratito de trabajo y yo regresé.
but I don't know what for you, Carlos.
For me,
How do you see in the 2030, 2030?
uh, oh my God,
Like a grandfather.
no, not yet. It's only 9 years. Only nine
Huh?
years. Only 9 years.
No, no.
So I will finish the English class.
2030, within the eight, 8 years. 8 years. Mhm.
Yes.
I
I will.
hope
I will
stay in
have.
Ireland within the 8 years, maybe with other position, or I don't know.
I will
Uh,
have
the
cake.
principal have life.
Yes. I will
Uh-huh.
have cake and then my own business.
And then I don't know,
I
maybe
don't want to be
more
employee
old. Huh?
I don't want to be employee all of my life. So I have to take business.
What do you want? What position you prefer in Ironman or in other company?
No,
Carlos or David?
I would like to take my own business.
Manager.
Eso, David. Eso.
Yeah.
My
Maybe
friend,
all is possible. I don't know if you receive
Yeah,
the
possible. But today,
email.
remember the capacity is great.
Uh-huh. I don't know if you saw the emails
Change
that
the
sent.
position.
Sorry. Now, Ricardo Dimas is a director. Mario Cabrera is a director.
Yeah, change the position of the manager to.
Uh-huh. Maybe. All is possible.
all is possible. We took the last time we talked about the Mario Cabrera is a short person that most of the people lo respetan and how can you imagine that it is possible? But Mario Cabrera is a great person.
Es more, no sé cómo se dirá, consciente o te apoya. No sé cómo se dirá. Ya lo voy a buscar.
When we was with Dimas,
In my case, bien raro, sí. In my case, Mario Cabrera,
in your
he
opinion,
give me a support for the jefe acting.
está apoyado ahí.
No, the license is.
Que eso es todo ahí, pues, ese proyecto. Sí. Está,
Mhm.
Mario Cabrera o sea, va caminando ahí. Lo importante es darte a conocer con él.
Okay, guys. Let's wait. We are going to check some little stuff, and then you are going to tell me what are your plans. Okay. So guys, some little things that I notice. We gotta be careful with numbers, guys. That's something that we have to be careful with. So guys, how do you call that number? How do you say this number in English?
2030.
2030. Remember, we have this alternative. We can divide the numbers into parts. 2030. For example, the year that we are right now, in 2021, 2099. So that year, 2099. So you can still use those. But if you want to say the large numbers, remember
2030.
2030. Good, excellent. Don't say 200, 200,000, 200,030. So that's it. Nobody's going to be alive in those years. So you have to be careful with. Guys, what's the difference between would, like, and will have? Guys, do you know? Can you tell me? What do you think that is the difference between would, like, and will have? Talking about grammar, what do you think that is the difference?
Would like is do you want?
It's a wish,
will have
right?
is
You want to do.
and will have is it's not secure. It's no security.
Well, almost there. So would like is a wish, guys. I would like to buy a pizza. I don't have right now the money. I don't have the money. Or I don't have the way how to call the Pizza Hut. I don't have the way how to call the pizza restaurant. Right now, it's just a wish. Okay. I would like to become a doctor. That's just a wish. But if I say I will have learned English, that means that you have the plan already and you are working on this one and you see yourself accomplishing that goal. So that's the difference. Will have habré. Okay. Seguro, se van a seguro. Yo habré terminado el curso de inglés para el siguiente año. I would like to finish the course next year. Ah, pueda que lo termines, ¿verdad? You would like to, tú quisieras. No sabemos si pasa o no pasa. So, that's the difference. Would like, wish. Will have is something that you are thinking about, okay? So that's how you say it. So guys, let's see. Well, those are the little things that I noticed in the meantime. So let me ask you, who wants to be the first volunteer? Who wants to tell me by the end of, well, by 2030, what will you have done? What do you think you will have done by 2030, guys? Any ideas? Sorry.
Teacher.
Yes, David?
By December 2030, I will have visited at least 2 continents, maybe Europe and Asia.
What countries in
Uh,
Europe?
in
What countries
Europe,
in Asia? Why Asia? What no, why not Africa? Tell me more. Uh-huh.
well, Asia, because the technology. I I would like to visit Japan and China because the traditionals. It's I really love the Chinese traditions, the food, and in Europe, uh, I would like to visit like a tour, Spain, France, and Italy. At least that's it.
Any other goal?
Yes, by December the 2030, I will have bought at least 2 houses because I think invest in the real estate is a good idea because the houses, the properties, it's not affected by the economical devaluation. And instead, if you investment in a car, for example, 2 or a couple months after you got the car from the brand new agency, the car is devaluated. Maybe. So it is one idea. For
Good
the
ideas.
retirement, I would like to buy a house in the mountain or in the beach, and one more in the city for rent.
Excellent.
That's all.
Good. I like it. Look at this one. Look at what happened here, guys. He was saying plans that he has. Okay. So he says that he will have bought 2 houses. He will have traveled to Asia and to Europe. Okay. And then he mentioned something about the retirement. And that's something that you can do, guys. Okay. That's something you can do is you can mix things. That's not a problem. For me, it's not a problem. I want you to use everything. Everything that we have learned, you can use them and it sounds good when you use it. So try to apply everything that you have learned, guys. So I like it. Remember, try to add additional details, okay? Try to add additional details, try to add additional information all the time. Please, guys, do it. Mention all the things. So thank you so much. Great job, David. I like it. Next, who wants to be the next one, guys?
Me, teacher.
Thank you so much, Rene. So, Rene, tell us. What are
Okay,
your plans?
for these remaining 9 years for these dates, 2030, but I hope so. The pandemic will have been controlled totality in the whole world because for these years I will have paid my debts old. Also, I will have visited again Africa because specifically the Tanzania because he was my first experience to speak English. And the person there, they speak the British English is different to the American English. The phonetic from some word, from some is different. Now, are learning the discourse a specific can compare the different the phonetic. For example, they emphasize for the letter T. It is say it will be it that mentioned that. For example, he say Harry Potter in here Harry Potter, but that's something like that. I would have learned another languages, for example, Portuguese, Italy, also Swahili, because for me, I have experience for this language, but it's very funny. I had a contact with a lot of person to speak Swahili. It's very good because I had a comrade and there speak 9 languages. Can you imagine? From Africa, they say, wow, how to speak 9 languages. The first is English, the other the locally language, a lot of language they learn, but it's very impressive for me. But this is my goal in these 9 years remaining. There also I will have visited the maybe the Europe, some Germany. I think only that is.
Great. A lot of information. That, please, guys, do it like Rene did. Try to add additional details, okay? That one was super, and congratulations on that one. You are following my recommendations. It's not because I say it, guys. I am nobody to tell you that you have to do it because I say it. No, it's because it sounds good. You practice your English, so everything is better. Everything is really good if you do it. So thank you, Rene. Well, what are the areas that we need to work on? Try to be careful with the pronunciation of the things, okay? Especially the letter R and the letter T. For example, careful with the nationalities. You say, I would like to speak Italy. No, that is Italian. That's the name of the language. I want to learn Portuguese. I want to learn Italian. Okay, so the T, it's not pronounced. The T is not pronounced. So like that, when you are speaking with the letter T, you have to be careful with it. So that's what you have to do. Okay, besides it, Rene, it was super. Thank you so much for that information. I really like it. Thank you, guys, everyone. Try to practice. Tomorrow we will continue with this topic. We are going to add additional details. And tomorrow, guys, we are going to have the checkup of the verbs. Era para ahora. ¿Estaban listos? So,
yes, teacher.
Almost
there.
Sorry.
More or less, right? We are going to do it tomorrow, guys. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to check the verbs. Okay, tomorrow we finish with that activity of the verbs, but you are going to start a new activity. You will need to learn the verbs in past participle because we are going to use them. For the next module, we are going to be working with the verbs in past participle, okay? The third part of the verb. So it's a good idea for you to study, try to go and study those, well, try to study how you do it, how you, well, practice the third form of the verbs, right? That will help you. Recuerden, guys, siguiente viernes tenemos la presentación. Vamos a hablar de un lugar, ¿ok? Un lugar que a ustedes les gustaría visitar y que sea desconocido para todo el mundo. Don't tell me normal places like Paris, Mexico City, Los Angeles, Tokyo, Beijing. No, select places that are kind of crazy, you know? Why? Because I want you to tell us what places would you like to visit. Try to tell us a story about it. Try to tell me a lot of things. So try to include it in your presentation, guys. Así que seleccionenlo. Recuerden, esto es individual. No vayan a leer. Si leen, les quita puntos. Entonces, so like that. Okay, we are going to do it next Friday, guys. So, questions. Do you have questions before we finish?
For the presentation, teacher, we can use for a picture, sorry, present a PPT,
you can,
something like that. Your
actually,
sources.
Presentations will give you 2 points, guys. If you want these extra 2 points, do it. Okay? Puntos extra te los va a dar las presentaciones. Así que if you want to get these 2 points, go ahead and do it. So if not, but you think that it will be okay, don't worry. It's not necessary. It's not necessary that you do it. No es necesario, pero te da 2 puntos extra. So, that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. Have a wonderful rest of the night. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Practiquen esos verbos. Ahí están las listas. So please go ahead and practice it.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you,
teacher.
guys.
Good night.
Have a good night, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Bye for now, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye for now. Take care, guys.